All right, here's how to do the one-wire General Motors flat 4 style alternators. So on Amazon, you can buy this connector wire with a resistor built in right there. All right, resistor's already in. You can buy this whole thing for like $12, brand new, and it gives you a good run of wire. So with the Gen 3 small block and on till I don't know when, with these Delphi alternators, this works with that. Just run that, and then you just need to run the other side of your wire through some conduit and with the key on engine source. So when the key comes on, not hot at all times, because gosh, well, yeah, of course you're not going to focus. Anyways, key on. All right, key on only, not hot at all times, because you'll be energizing the alternator if you put it on hot at all times, and then you'll basically be running your battery dry while you're not running the engine. Some of you inquiring minds would like to know why this works. So this only works on the late model General Motors alternators. The early stuff, you had two early versions. You had a real early stuff that had an externally mounted regulator. You would find that voltage regulator mounted somewhere under the hood on one of these old cars, and that would control the voltage. So that external voltage regulator did some beautiful electrical engineering magic and energized the stator or the windings or whatever in a certain amount to then generate, right? And that's basically what we're trying to do. We're trying to just make this thing understand there's an electrical load, and we need you to supplement that load. And so the way that we know that that's happening is the charging voltage is higher than battery voltage. And then that situation, we know that the alternator is ahead of all of our electrical loads, right? And then the in-between stuff in the 80s and 90s had a voltage regulator built in. And and then obviously this stuff does as well. And I can't speak so much for the in-between stuff, but I know for this, all we're doing is sending the internal voltage regulating system a signal as to what our system voltage is. So you want to tie this into where the fuse box is, more than likely, which you could find a key on source there. Hence the resistor, so it drops the voltage down, so it thinks it needs to charge, and you trick it into charging with this one wire with a resistor.